Vape hobby.
Vape hobby.
Yes.
Did I say it right? Vape
Yes.
hobby?
Yes.
I'm old.
So am I.
Oh my god. So what's this Ottawa Tales about?
When I see participants doing something that you actually didn't think he will do it, just a creative part of that person doing. That's my favorite.
Well, it started really with me getting to know the city, and I found out a lot of initiatives that when I look at them, I feel a sense of unearned pride, and I wanted other people in the city to feel that too. And so that is what the story is about. It's a 12-episode series. We're still in the middle of filming it, and this was the first episode.
Yay!
Oh my goodness, look at this. Yes. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. I mean, you reached out to me through email.
Yes.
Which is weird because I don't ever check my email, so I'm like, glad I did.
I
So you
found
said-
you on Facebook, I think. Yeah.
All good things.
Yes.
I know. You said you're new to the city, or?
I came here about 4 years ago, but I was very fortunate to work in the museum industry for a while. And you know, when you get to work with the city or when you get to work with museums, you get to know a lot of other initiatives. And this was one of those. And Visionary Voices is actually the first time I ever did a workshop in filmmaking. So that's also like special to me because of that. Yeah.
So what exactly was your role in this? Did you edit as well?
This is not, no, I didn't edit this one. Fortunately, I find editing very satisfying to do, sure. I have edited some of the episodes, but I think the less editing I need to do, the better.
Oh, it's not your thing.
Yeah.
You know what makes it easier? Red wine.
I find gin and tonic to be
Gin-
one,
Ooh.
yeah.
I like the gin. I like that. I like that. Wow. Oh, so what's next after this is done? Like, you're going to continue
Yes.
the series forever? Or?
We, hopefully, fingers crossed,
Yeah.
but the first season is going to be 12 episodes.
Okay.
We have filmed 3 of them. Follow us on Ottawa Tales on YouTube.
Ottawa Tales.
And we have 3 episodes out so far. The next one is about sensory bags. Hopefully, I'll submit with that
Nice.
one. Sensory bags.
Yes.
Sensory backpack.
Yep.
Ottawa Museum Network has created something called sensory backpacks for people with sensory issues who have troubles going to museums. And we were very fortunate
So
to
this
see
is
them in
all, it's
action.
all local. It's Ottawa Tales.
Yes,
Okay.
it's
It's amazing.
And you're right about the first season because the stories are never going to end because there's stories about people.
yeah, I
love
hope
that.
so, because I mean, every new day I think I find new stories that I'm really, like I said, I feel a sense of unearned pride when I see them because they're part of the community that I live in. So I hope to keep on doing this forever.
How do you find the stories? How would you find stories for season 2?
Just talk to people.
Yeah, yeah. People know people
Yeah,
and they're all
people know
interesting.
people.
Everyone has a story to tell. Everyone is interesting.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And I find that everyone is at least personally connected to at least one of communities.
Mm-hmm.
Like you are doing a community event. You've been doing it for I don't know how long now.
Kino is like 5 now. I think 5.
Yay!
It's gonna go on forever as long as I'm alive.
But you also have done Ottawa filmmakers.
That's true. We have a wonderful community of. It's on Facebook. It's the Book of Faces for old people, but it's well monitored. It's
Wait, that's
well
you?
moderated. Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how I found a lot of people in
Ooh, I'm glad it worked out. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's encouraging for people. It's supposed to be
Yes.
like, and like any community, there's a lot of, bad and good. So we try our best to be fair. By we, I mean me. So I don't know. I love it. Let's go to questions because we're running late and we're old and we're tired. Stephanie.
So this is documentary style. Is that your vibe, or you want to move into more narrative?
I haven't really worked on narrative yet, but I think it'd be fun to try out. Yes,
It
maybe.
is,
Yes, maybe. I don't know how to answer that question.
That's a good question because you can explore themes. You're like everyone has stories inside them.
Yeah.
They just have to find their medium. And maybe writing is telling the stories or directing, but you can tell stories you've always wanted to tell. You could because documentary form, there's an element of control but not control. There's you're at the mercy of what they give you. And
Yes.
sometimes you're like, I need more, this is my film. But with narrative, you could really push for what you want,
Yeah.
your vision, your stories.
It's interesting you say that because sometimes I'm like sitting with 6 hours of footage and not something that I still want. So maybe that is, maybe.
You won't know till you do it.
Yeah, you gotta do it. Life is
Next
short.
thing, narrative filmmaking. Yeah.
Yeah, and then directing people and building that trust and that connection, and bringing the best out of each other.
Yeah.
It's an incredible process. Let's go to other questions. Anyone?
Just a comment about editing.
Yeah.
Booze. It might not make it any better, but you know what? You just won't care.
That's true. That's true.
So true.
Like any art form, there's an element of letting go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Booze helps.
Booze. That's fun.
I'm gonna try that one.
Oh no.
Oh yes, Dennis.
Yeah, I loved your film, and the documentary aspect was very inspiring to me. I'm wondering, because you spoke about community and working with the community, are there other types of topics that you like to explore in the future?
Yeah.
Documentaries?
Wow.
That's good.
One day maybe?
He's got good questions.
Yeah,
He
does
does.
have-
He
that's
always has a
very,
good question.
Very good question.
I know where he lives, so he can't leave.
I don't think I have one, but through Ottawa Tales, I keep finding stories that are in our community, and I think that's when I feel like I'm helping the community. That's when I feel like I'm part of it, rather than when I'm receiving something.
Oh yeah.
And I think that is something that I would like to keep exploring in the future as well. Thank you. That's all.
Can I just say that what you just said is so beautiful,
Thank you.
and I
Yeah.
really think that that is what documentary filmmaking should be about.
Thanks so much.
You're helping telling people's stories.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. Oh yes. Is that Desmond?
Yes.
Desmond!
Another comment. Please keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
We need this.
Yes.
We can keep doing this.
Yay! Woo!
Amazing stuff. Look at this reaction. I hope it's encouraging. Please share the other ones with us.
Yes, absolutely.
What?
Come the next month and you'll
Yes.
see the next episode.
Please,
Yay!
thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah.
We had this idea when we were picking up my camera, actually. When we were buying my camera, and Anton, the best man, was driving us, and I pulled the handle and it's not opening. So I don't know if you've seen the movie Split, but there is a scene where the girl is like trying to get out of the car, and he notices that only because his car goes on an alarm. And I thought of like, I'm saying to him like, man, this is a maniac car. Like, I cannot get out from the first pull. And he's like, yeah, you should have pulled the handle twice. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't know that. And then we just started like keep on, and the joke became like an idea for a movie. And
What do you mean by that?
I tied her up. But she kept fighting.
sometime we would stay until like 2 in the morning to get it on time, but we really wanted to screen it this time. So I really appreciate you accepting it last minute because like the night before we were doing the dubs. Like we were dubbing it especially for you guys because it was filmed fully in Ukrainian.
Question, why, like the dubbing, sure, thank you, appreciate it. Subtitles would work, but why keep the background voices as well?
Well, because I really wanted to give this kind of like Slavic, harsh vibe to that because I just felt like it worked better with Ukrainian on the back, yeah.
And we also recorded the initial footage with all the extra sounds, and it was all in one soundtrack, so we were not able to separate them normally. So all the
Pen clicking.
yeah, like pen clicking or handcuffs, yeah, all this in the original soundtrack.
It's when they dub a movie or a television show in another language, they add all that extra sound effects.
Yeah, well, the sound design is really, it was really crucial. Like, I really grateful for Anton for helping me with that because he was the man who handled my, like, I was going mental. I was sitting there and I'm like, I don't know what to do with this sound because there was this weird sound from like camera recording and he was like, Maria, just let me do it. Just let me do it. I'm gonna fix it. So he's the best. But yeah, thank you for reading the whole romantic thing about like Slavic vibe of that. I tried to hide it, but thank you. Yeah, thank you for bringing it up.
But did you find that adding the dubbing took away from the original performance?
I did, yeah. Yeah, I did. But I still think it's better with the dubbing because, so we were discussing that at first because I wanted to leave subtitles only. But then I decided, like, Susha said the right thing because she said that it will take away the suspense from the movie. And the full film is kind of built on this suspense. And we wanted you to kind of watch it and listen and like understand it instead of reading the subs. But I like the reason I left the subs because of we have again like 2 audio and they're layering out on each other and also the accents. Like I understand that for English speakers it might be difficult to kind of pick up the accents sometime. So yeah, it's just.
Yeah, we could have read.
The technical thing.
I love it. This is not a true story. I assume it's not a true story.
Absolutely not. Why would it be?
So I just want to comment on the belt buckle because I'm a buckle person. Look at this silver. Blatant.
Nice.
So, but I never show it because I got body issues, whatever, we're not talking about it. But yeah, welcome my buckled friend. We can bond on something. Anyways, back to your film. So there were emotional scenes in this.
Yeah.
So how was it directing these intense emotional scenes?
Actually, the scene in the car where the victim is crying, it was really hard on me because she's not here today, not because she's dead though. She's alive after the story.
So you say.
Yeah, she's out there somewhere, guys. Yeah, she's just working today, so unfortunately she couldn't attend. But she's a very talented actress. And if you need an actress, I could refer you. But yeah, anyway, it was really harsh on me because a lot of girls actually getting into this situation where they being assaulted in some way, and I was a victim of like sexual assault, so I was feeling for her like really badly. I was sitting there and I needed to stabilize the camera harsh because my hands were shaking in this moment, and I was like, girl, your performance is like too good for this. And for the basement scene, we were filming it in my mom's friend's basement, and her husband was home. And when we came, he was sitting in the backyard, and I'm like, oh yeah, so we'll take like 2 hours max. And he's like, yeah, it's fine, just do your thing. And he was hearing, so she was yelling in this, when she was slamming the door, and he came in and he's like, are you guys okay? yeah, we just doing our thing, But yeah, the emotional things were harsh because she was too good at it. And the scene where he comes and like his shadow's kind of covering her, it was a bit creepy for me too, because again, it was like really tense.
Yeah, it was a story you wanted, the story you needed to tell.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I love how intense it was, and a lot going on. This is your, I got it right this time, 4th film together.
Yeah.
See, I got the numbers right. I pay attention.
Well, actually, we have a 5th one, but we're still in post-production. Yeah, we need to finalize some moments because it's like mixed media, and Polina there, she's making an animation for that. She's a really cool 2D animator if you ever need one for your project. And yeah, we will totally screen it on Kino when it's ready.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yay!
That's going to be great. Let's go to questions.
Yep.
Oh, the lady.
I just wanted to say something because horror and all those things are my favorite. Like, I mean, nothing exists beyond that that's relevant to me. But I enjoy things, but it's cool. But the scariest part to me was how honest he was.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean, usually there's a little bit more, and it felt like he really believed it was genuinely innocent.
And then
I just want to point out how amazing that was, because that is not how you normally receive the information in these types of things, which worked so well because it was short and you had to get reality out there.
Yes.
And at the same time, creepy as all get out. But each line individually, when you're analyzing, going, well, that's kind of plausible.
Exactly.
And
I
that
was, like,
freaked me
looking
out.
at that. Yeah.
So I just had to point that out. It's not really a question.
I
but
really appreciate your saying that because it was a whole thing. Like I tried to make it that you could see from the both sides and kind of think like, yeah, that could be possible. And one of my inspirations was actually Sashko sitting right there. He showed us the movie named Den and Tacker versus the Evil Force.
Oh yes.
And they're like,
Oh, yes.
they're the students. They're killing themselves, right? And for like accident. Great. No. It's in English. It's different. Like it's in translation. The name is different. But yeah, and I was kind of like inspired by that and thinking from this perspective too. So it's really cool that it's
quite as much humor.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's from the other hand, it's a bit of a serious story, but yeah, and
acting as well.
Yeah, it was very good.
I just
very
really,
good.
yeah, I really wanted to say it on stage because Anton, I was really hoping to get him for this project, and it was quite a long process, but I'm really glad that we have you. You're the best.
He was really good.
And that was his first film, yeah.
He was so convincing. We should put him on a watch list.
I promise you, he's a nice guy.
No. He's got a buckle. He's
a
so
kind
good.
one.
Yeah. Let's go to another question. There was another question. Dennis. Thank you.
I love this film, and I love the wide diversity of all your films. They're all like a bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What kind of different themes do you think you might explore in the future?
So I woke up recently, and you know when you're waking up and you have this like period of time where you're not fully awake but not fully asleep, and some creative idea comes to mind.
Yes.
There is a name for this effect. I just forgot, but like I woke up and I thought about a film where everybody whispers.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to like fully expand the idea, but I do have some ideas in mind. I also want to film something about my cat.
Nice.
I don't really have a lot to say, and there's probably not really questions that are going to be answered, but it was a very challenging film for me to make, but it was the most important one that I had to, because it was going to determine whether I continued ever making films or coming to Kino or anything. If I couldn't have done this, it would have ended everything for me.
Till we meet again.
Wait, I'm not ready yet. It had some challenges. I couldn't really do the acting like I would normally do. I had to literally just get through it and then make it work. And I had some footage. I still have footage. There's other projects Scoobies I've been working on that I don't want to just discard. I don't want my computer to become just a big, unusable memory block, because I don't really have any space, so I have to use the stuff and get it off of there. And I would never just erase it unless I used it. So there's been a lot that had to go on. The only thing I really did that was kind of different for me to do was I recorded Scooby's voice by going into the stairwell just to give it sort of a haunting quality.
Nice.
And that's really it. But that's really the reason that I had to make what I did tonight, because it was really important for me to be able to do that if I was ever going to continue coming and making any kind of film. So sometimes you just have to force yourself to do the things that you wouldn't normally do, but you know it's important for you, because we know ourselves better than anyone else knows us, or better than we know other people. So when you know that something like that's going to hinder you, you can't just accept it.
Yeah.
Or that's the choice.
Yeah.
You're such an important part of the community. Like,
Yes.
you make a film every single month.
Yes.
I do my best.
You've made more films than most people in Ottawa. I'm just saying. and
I'm using the term films loosely, because I'm learning a lot as I go. And, you know, this was different for me as well, because I actually wrote the script, and then I recorded the script, and then I found the footage. And that's totally different to the process I would normally do. but mainly that's because I was putting off having to look through the footage.
Yeah.
And I also rarely use Scooby, but the artistic, I think I can talk about the artistic. He's only coming towards the camera and facing the camera at the beginning. Everything after that is he's going the opposite direction. And that was an artistic choice.
I thought so. Yeah.
You've done Scooby proud.
Yeah.
Thank you. He always did me proud.
Yeah.
And there will be more Scooby films.
There will be more Scooby films.
No.
Yeah, and I'm glad you need to be here because you've done so many different films. You've done the documentary, the comedy, the drama, everything. You don't realize how big of an impact you
I
have on
have
this
learned
community.
so much from you and the community and Francis and everybody else around that I have to apply, like I learned something and then it's like, okay, now I've got to apply it to something. And then by the time you've applied it, you're learning something else, so you can't stop. Unless something comes along that you allow to let you stop. And emotional things can do that very easily. And sometimes, like I said, you have to force yourself. Because this is all in like 2.5 weeks that I've since, and I'm not processed. But this has been really helpful to the process. Because you have to let things out, and Scooby's voice is a voice of reason. It was when he was here, and it still is now that he's passed. And he will always continue to tell me things. And when he tells me things, like he is the one that said that, yes, sad, tomorrow sunrise. And he is the one in my head that gave me the optimism. So I felt that that's his voice and it needed to be said because that is not how I feel at the moment. I'm trying really hard to disassociate. So I think I'm just going to stop now while if things are still okay.
Good job. Amazing. Amazing.
Thank you so much for submitting this film. Was it through Algonquin College or?
Yes.
Yes, you made the program.
I took the program about 2 years ago.
Daddy used to make me cry, tell me the stories.
I mitigate impacts from resource development like forestry, mining, Hydro-Quebec.
It was my first like directing, I guess, like a long film documentary.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
So why did you want to tell this story?
Well, I always heard stories of my grandparents growing up, and it always inspired me to like follow my dreams and stuff like that. And both my grandparents, they raised me since I was like 5 years old. So, and they always inspired me, and they always believed me I can do whatever I could. And
did you edit this yourself?
No, I had a classmate edit it for me. We were all assigned different roles, and the editor was a girl from my program, Hannah. She was very lovely, and I was happy she edited, and I liked how it ended up.
Oh, it was so well done. I hope you submitted to other festivals.
Yeah.
I think I did. I just don't remember it. It's been 2 years since I did this, and yeah, I always try to find more like events like these to submit it because I always wanted to show my grandparents' stories and see because my grandfather is just one person who just went to residence school, and there's so many more who went through that, but even some who didn't make it back home.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to keep telling their stories and never forget them.
It's important stuff. Do you like the medium of documentary filmmaking?
Yeah, I when I first made it, I didn't think I would enjoy it. It's a very hard process to like get all the clips, make a script, and since it was my first time, I didn't really know what I was doing. So I was just basically like, also I had help from my other two teammates, Jacob and Jasper. They were both also classmates of mine, and they really helped me a lot with this assignment.
So what's next for you? What's coming up?
Nothing much. I'm back to school in Algonquin. I'm taking more of photography classes right now. So if you guys need a photographer, I'm here. Yeah. But then I'm also helping a couple of my friends make their short films. this month, so that's what I'm up to.
Well, there you go, because a film is a moving picture after all. What were some of the challenges of making the documentary?
Like I said before, since this is my first like ever film making, like, because it was like, I forgot how long, but it was like 8 to 10 minutes, I believe.
Yep.
It's very hard to make a coherent story for that long for your first time. So was the hardest part, and also my grandparents don't live here in Ottawa. They live back home. It's about 7 hours from here, and like getting my classmates to come all the way out for 7 hours to make this documentary, I'm really happy they did. We had a great time. My grandparents loved Jasper and Jacob. They were pretty funny.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
It's great because you always have this memory of them. It's wonderful. And like you said earlier, sometimes you don't have enough material. You had wonderful photos, but sometimes in documentary filmmaking, we reenact it. You get actors in, reenact some of the scenes. So that could be something, an idea if you want to do more of that, but you don't have enough content.
Yeah. Well, one of my main goals, like dreams to do, is make a feature film about them.
No.
That's what I always
Like
wanted to do.
scripted.
Yeah.
Oh,
To like basically their true story through film.
Wow.
I always wanted to do that, and I think they will love it.
He's very charismatic. Would he be the
Yes.
actor or the lead actor?
Yes, maybe. Because he's very because he's always been on camera for multiple things. Mostly because of his job, he does go out a lot and what is it called? He protects the forest and goes media to tell them how the forest is important to native and just in general the earth and the environment and stuff like that.
Nice.
Since this is obviously a very personal project to you, since these are your grandparents, how did you kind of balance putting the real heart of what you were trying to say on screen with kind of being able to tell a story that makes sense to an outside audience?
I always heard these stories growing up, and my grandfather, he's a very open person about this when he was going to school, and he always wanted to tell more people about it. And when I first got the pitch, the assignment from Algonquin saying give us an idea for a documentary, and this is the first idea I came up with. Well, my first idea was always going to be my grandfather, because my grandfather was always an important person in my life, and he taught me a lot. And so there was many subjects I wanted to do on my grandfather, but this is the thing I landed on, and he was always so happy to tell many people about his story and never forget what happened to him and many other children throughout Canada and the U.S.
Yeah, when he talks, we listen. I mean, it takes a type of emotional intelligence to be so comfortable in your skin like that. I mean, we want to see more. I want to see more. Sorry, I'll go to Alex.
Hi, have they seen the film? What do they think about it? Have
That's a great question.
Seen it?
Yeah, they have seen it before, because for this assignment it was aired on PBS, but before that I had a private screening with them and my whole family to watch it. They really loved it.
Amazing, Natalie.
I just have a comment. I want to say I've seen a lot of these types of films in different contexts, and what I really loved about yours is how you put the emphasis on recovery from the abuse. So how important his wife, your grandmother, was to him, and how important that is in Aboriginal culture too, the community taking over and helping, Congratulations, it was a beautiful film.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for
and
sharing.
I don't think it was explained in the documentary, but my grandmother, she didn't go to residential school. She luckily when they were picking up children, she was not there at the time, so she didn't go to residential schools, and she also didn't learn English, which my grandfather only spoke English at the time. So, but somehow they still managed to, make come together while they don't speak the same language at all.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
what an amazing story.
We keep this conversation going. through like films like this. It's important to make. It's important to remember and not forget. There was everyone comes up. Okay, so listen. There was no fighting, guys.
All controlled.
Because you ran away, right? So what's going on with this guy? What was his character? Why are you running away? Is he coming back?
I come back in the series stronger than ever.
Nice.
So wait, is he like the ultimate? Is he like a villain?
At this point, there are no limits.
No, please.
Coward! That battle lasted a little longer than I anticipated.
In this episode, yes.
Okay, but you guys, I love how you guys always like, you're foes, you fight, and then you make friends.
That's right.
Because we're all human. Let's get emo here. We're all like, we have conflicts, we have disagreements, but if we find a middle ground, and we fight against a greater enemy.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, I love that stuff.
It's like as I said in one of my prequels, is I love to help those who are in need.
There you go.
Nice.
And I really couldn't ask for a better set of cast members as well as crew members. Thank you all very much.
Nice.
Absolutely. Oh, I'm so glad you made another one. This is, I'll get it right. Number 5.
Correct.
Yeah!
Yeah!
All right. So there's definitely going to be number 6. How long is this going to go on for? Forever? Because I love the forever thing. I'm a firm believer. I've never stopped doing what you love.
Well, I mean, the way I see it is, you just do what you love and love what you do.
No.
And also, I mean, we all work well together as fellow martial artists. As I said before, and I'll say it again, his family doesn't have to be blood related.
Nice.
Nice.
But enough about me.
Speaking of family, your family's here tonight.
That's right. So I've got my mother and my stepfather right over here. Love to give a shout out to. And also a lovely young lady, Diana, who always brings out the best in me.
Wait. Yes. Is this your significant other?
Well,
did I make it weird? I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's all right.
Okay.
Well, let's see.
He's pretty neat, this guy. I mean, you're good company. You're good.
I see a home run in his future.
Hey, speaking of which, you said home run. One of my favorite movies happens to be Angels in the Outfield.
Oh, that's a good one.
And that's what explains my Angels cap right there. I'll say one thing, is as much as I love filmmaking, enough about me, but what about my cast members? Do you have anything to add?
Just keep pump the fist there while fighting.
Nice.
So what's your character's name?
Sergeant Sims.
It's a sergeant. Okay. So I want to know, did anyone get hurt in this?
Oops.
No.
Oh.
It looks that way.
No. Could you pretend someone did to make it spicy and interesting?
Well,
Oh, wait.
Were your feelings hurt?
no, actually. So, the punch manual gives me at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
That was an actual punch.
Oh,
He
no.
clocked me.
Ouch.
Oh, it was great. I loved it. I was like,
Did it
yes,
hurt?
do it again, baby.
No, don't do it again.
And I definitely would do it again.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Believe it when he says it. But
I
we
believe
all
it.
work really well together. But one thing is, I just want to thank everybody here, filmmakers and actors. You're all a wonderful group.
Aw, thank you, Dan. So are you.
You couldn't do it better. Now, it almost plays, because you edit this, right?
Actually, I did get a guy by the name of Matt Walker.
Okay.
He also had edited another film called Breaking the Line.
Mm-hmm.
Did a professional job. I definitely use him again for one of my sequels.
Very nice. This almost plays out, correct me if I'm wrong, like a video game.
Similar.
Yeah, I love gaming, right? That's my thing. But it's like I see, it's like, okay, let's do this. Bang. Yeah.
So I know you mentioned last time that you're a fan of Capcom.
Yeah.
Now these guys might know about games from Capcom, but how about here in the audience? Can I show a raise of hands?
It's a video game company.
Okay. So you may be familiar with, say, how about Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My thing. Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
Well,
Dino Price.
we'll see about that. I mean, those were good games, don't get me wrong.
They're the only ones that mattered to me.
Yeah, except mine, we're unarmed. Those games, you got a gun. Okay, does anyone know Mega Man?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, and one more, Final Fight. Okay, so those 3 games right there, I use several influences. But using not the face, some of you may know from Street Fighter, I'll try to avoid messing up your face. Yeah. But just be creative. I mean, I like to really explore and never stop learning.
Nice.
But, yeah. Just keep going strong.
Yeah, keep going strong.
Nice.
I love it. I love it. I'm excited. Thanks for sharing this one. Because you've been submitting films for Kino for like, what, it's been 2 years now almost, a year and a half.
Actually, I think it's been 4.
4 years? What? What do you mean 4? No.
I know, time flies.
Man, we're getting old. Let's go to questions. Any questions? Oh my God, let's go to Stephanie.
I have a suggestion more than I was a little bit disappointed that it wasn't George and Louis. And now, perhaps in a future episode, maybe they reveal their true names, not their.
And they're all pretending to fight.
Yeah.
Like a
Okay, I'll pass it over to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am thinking of a crossover between First Dan and George and Louis, but I'm not sure how that's gonna play out yet. So, TBD.
I just want to say, like my shirt says, I do my own stunts. So if you need someone to do stunts, I'll get punched in the face for you. It's fine.
Oh my God.
Tyler.
Yeah, no, I think I'm okay.
Because everything is connected.
Yeah, but I'm sorry to be a disappointment.
Oh no.
But
You're not.
Oh no?
You have time to make up for it. It's good.
That's right.
Love your film as I always do. Love the whole series. You know what I really like about it is, as you had alluded to before, there's a certain respect. So remember there's that one part where you're fighting the big guy with the beard?
Yep, Fred Jones.
Yeah, at the end you like help him up.
Yes.
I find that's very cool. It's like you guys are like want to kill each other, but at the same time you respect each other. And you bring that out, and I think that's a very cool aspect of your films.
Thanks a lot, Dennis. But did you know Fred Jones actually, he used to be a professional wrestler?
Well, I'm not surprised. He's like, I don't know who he is, but he looks like a big, strong guy.
Fred is one awesome dude. Cool to work with. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it was a good experience. I worked with a trained professional wrestler, as a martial artist. I'm learning new skills.
Nice. Woo!
Fred never came out to Kino. What's going on? He's been in a lot of films. He's never come out.
I reached out to him.
No, Fred never does.
Yeah.
Fred is AI, isn't he? He doesn't exist.
Maybe he's out fighting ninjas. Who knows?
Fred was our leader in the Viking film. The leader of the
So that's where we exist.
Yeah. I've worked with Fred several times over the years. Yeah. I want to see a remake where he takes Tyler and throws him over the top rope.
Like Royal Rumble.
Or another. I've got a picture of Fred about 10 feet up in the air coming off the top rope to lay somebody out on the table.
Yes.
Yeah. I want to see Tyler riding on Fred's back.
Tyler, do you have anything to say?
We're
Come on, Tyler, do it.
We're actually in the works of doing something like that.
Tyler, you'll get your day. It's coming.
Oh, I know.
You're the hero in my story.
I'm just loving every moment of
I
it.
appreciate you. Anyways, we're getting late, but thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
For everything, and I'm excited for the next one. First Dan, part 6.
Thank you for having us.
For here, yeah, and you filmed the piano scenes here. It was done here.
Yes. It was a no-brainer actually, because the first place that I played the song in Ottawa was at Live and Out Again.
No way!
Alexandra, you don't deserve to be paying the price or to fight for the love that your peers don't think twice.
And also, I should say that this song is part of an album, the cover of which was shot by Alex Henkelman over there, also here. And it was when we were doing the photo shoot that I was like, you know what, I think this could serve as a scene for the music video.
Nice.
Great, because I think you put the piano. Did you put the piano here? Did you
Oh yeah, we wheeled it.
And you were filming like towards the lights, and you had this beautiful halo. It looked really good.
Yeah, it was so beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, like 90% of it was just the lights in here for that sequence. I used 2 additional lights. So I have these 2 Godox TL60 RGB tube lights, which are pretty great. So they can do different colors, and they're just these little tubes. You can prop them up on the speaker there or on the table. It fell down a couple times, the one of them, but it was fine. But yeah, pretty much like 90% of the lighting in that sequence is all just what was already here.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
It's just the creative eye, just the angle and stuff. Yeah, and I got another question for you. So you're a songwriter.
Yes.
So you wrote this. Where does this idea come from? Why did you want to tell this story?
Well, it's so the song is called Alexandra, and in the song Alexandra it's not a real person, but as I always say, she might as well be. And in the song, Alexandra receives a letter from her parent, a parent that has failed to accept Alexandra for who she is and who she loves. And so the video tells the story of a couple that, again, might as well be real. And it's inspired by a story from my life where I had a conversation with my dad about, who I am, and it was ultimately too late because very unfortunately he ended up passing away just 2 weeks later. And it sort of made me think about how a lot of parents often wait to have these kinds of conversations with their kids. And the kid can grow up for their whole life feeling like they have this love that they had to fight for. And Alexandra was born out of that, and that's what the music video is as well.
Wow, parents out there sometimes start the conversation. Wow, amazing. Another question about this: when you write this, because you knew you were going to make a music video.
I did not.
You did not. But I'm just figuring out the type of writer you are. Do you visualize everything you write when you sing it? Do you visualize the whole scene play out?
Well, to be honest, not always with this song. I originally wrote it for a show that I put on with 2 other artists in Vancouver.
Nice.
It's called 8 Days of Hanukkah. It had no music video, but as I started working on this album, I thought, okay, this should have a music video. And in fact, for the longest time, I didn't know what to do. And then, I know it's gonna sound cheesy, but I was laying in bed and I just thought to tell the story.
Nice.
Just tell the story of a young couple receiving this letter and what it would mean. Just simple, no gimmicks. Just, make it as real as possible.
Turned out amazing. What's the hardest part of making a music video? Like something, like I want the dirt here, something that's frustrating.
Oh, you know what I'll say? It went very smoothly. I had a really professional team. I had an amazing support in Ben. The 2 actors in the video, Eden and Vivo and Kay Sinclair, who are both performers on the Ottawa scene, were both so professional. But you wanted the dirt.
I want the dirt.
Oh God, I'm really struggling.
No, it's okay. That's okay. Ben.
Okay, no, I have one. Okay, so I wanted to have us eating pizza, and I was like, I'm gonna reach out to Heartbreakers Pizza and have them sponsor us, but they never responded to my email, so I had to buy the pizza anyway, which is fine. It was delicious pizza, and I was happy to feature it. That's literally the most dirt I can give you.
Oh, Ben, same question. Because you've done multiple. This is not your first music video.
That's my second music video.
First
one was also with Jan.
Nice.
Because it's very different than making a scripted film.
Yeah. And I think I enjoyed that it was very much like a narrative, and there's still very much a story being told, and that's very much what my experience is. One challenge that we definitely faced in the edit was just making sure the story made sense and was clear just from the visuals, because we didn't have the dialogue to carry it. Even though everyone was doing, honestly, we could have recorded the dialogue and left it in because everyone was doing a really good job.
Because the dialogue is the lyrics.
Yes and no. There's more stuff they were saying when we were filming, but yeah, definitely the dialogue and reading the lyrics. No, I think the hardest part, honestly, was just running 2 cameras by myself throughout the entire day and shooting 2 locations in one day, because we shot everything at Jan's apartment. Then I had to pack up all the gear, and we had to load it here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we did that all in
under 9 hours.
Yeah, under 9 hours.
That's amazing. Good job.
So that was a bit crazy. I appreciate how patient Jan was with me setting up lights and overhead rigs and all this crazy stuff in his apartment. And especially how patient his fiance was with that. Thank you, Aaron. I know he's not here, but I appreciate Aaron.
Well, I encourage anyone to make at least try a music video. It's very liberating. It's very freeing because you don't have to necessarily follow all sorts of conventional rules of storytelling. You can be abstract. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. What's next for music videos?
Well, there's going to be a new single coming out soon, and so stay tuned, I suppose.
How do we find you?
So you can find my name is Jan Simon, Y-A-N Simon, on all streaming platforms. I will say that there's already an idea in my head about the next music video, and I mean, eventually we're going to screen it here, of course.
Yay!
So whether it's going to be 2 months from now or 3 months from now, we'll see.
Oh, it's exciting.
Good job.
We also have a performance video. There was a live theatrical performance, a theater show that used the song in it, and we filmed that as well. We're working on editing it right now, so that'll hopefully be out soon.
Nice.
That's so interesting.
Jan brings a lot to the table. Like, he's super specific about what he wants, which is very good. I've often heard of people working with artists in this capacity where they don't really know what they want, and like they're just kind of like, oh, you just do the video. Jan's always come to me with like, this is the idea about what I want, and this is how I want to execute it. And usually where I come in is more on the end of like, how do we practically execute that with the budget we have, with the time we have. So it's very much like an active like co-producing role in a way, a lot of problem solving. But yeah, it's usually like it's a pleasure because Jan knows what he wants and he communicates it super well.
Nice.
Yeah, you definitely pre-visualized all the scenes and stuff, so that's a strength. Wow, I'm excited to see the next one.
Well, I wanted to not be the focal point as much, other than me playing the piano. But the story is, I'm the friend that, and I have this lesbian couple, and I'm visiting them because they had just moved in, and I'm visiting them with pizza, and then I'm helping them settle into their new apartment, and we start to move boxes, and this is where I unearth this letter that they just sort of never opened, and I say, oh, it says to Alexandra here. And we see Alexandra having, this emotional response, and we see Hannah, her partner, saying, oh, well, it's from her mom. And I say, well, do you want me to read it? Because I sing the song, but the song is the letter. Yeah. So I wanted to make sense, like, why am I singing these lyrics? So I turn myself into the friend as the vehicle for the voice of the parent.
Okay, I wasn't sure if a friend or brother.
To be honest, I mean, it probably could be either.
Yeah, it's not the first time I've heard someone ask if you were the brother.
Well, honestly, I am.
So your co-star is your husband.
Yep.
He's in a big bad.
I'll wait for you to get on stage before I ask you a million questions.
You have a number or something?
So how did Mark agree to this? Like, what was going on? Did he know he was being filmed?
Nope.
Only when I started.
He's like, okay, if it makes her happy.
Well, I mean, it was. Do you remember my film last year? For those who've been around, my aunt film.
Yes.
The ridiculous.
I love that film.
Well, this was kind of the same. So we were away in Kingston for a week and a half, and he really is the umpire-in-chief of Ontario, so he's a big wig. And I was like, I gotta shoot something for Kino. What am I going to do?
And you were away.
Ha He was sitting beside me. I'm like, okay, it's go time. So if you know my husband, you saw him. He's a big guy. He's very shy, and you talk sex jokes, and he's just like. So I'm like, yep, we're going there. So his reactions were legit.
So you didn't know what you were going to say?
Not a clue.
Oh, no. That's always best.
Not a clue. Yeah, that was legitimate reactions from
So you're going to show us like Kino, like, yeah, I'm right, I am. Like, oh, okay.
I showed him last night. I'm like, see, I'm going to play that tomorrow night. He's like,
So you just did this on your phone, and you edit on your phone as well. Wow, yeah. Isn't that amazing? All our films are edited on our phone.
It's really well done.
I mean, if you don't have a camera or computer, you have a phone.
I have a phone.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's accessible.
Free editing.
software.
Free. And
Yeah.
There's no excuse. Let's go to Edward.
Just to stay in the conversation, what do you use to cut with?
You cut.
Not you specifically. That's the name. It's confusing.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew it.
Let's go to question. We're running low on time. Any other questions for Stephanie alone? Oh yes. Sorry, I can't see very well. Right there. Yes.
Hi, I just want to say that's my first impression of you.
You're not wrong.
And I think it works really well because you knew your scene partner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would, even if I didn't, I would be the same.
That's right.
Stephanie is an amazing writer, an amazing
Yes.
performer. Also does a lot of comedic and dramatic work.
Yes, very
Absolutely amazing stuff. Yeah, good improv.
Yeah.
She's an original. That's what I like to say.
An amazing director too.
And director. Oh, Dennis. Yes.
Yeah, love your film, the versatility of all the films you made. Thank you. And I'm just wondering, we all know that you're a great actress, but how did you get that performance out of your husband?
He's a natural.
You saw the home run at the end, right?
Yep.
That's how.
That's what that meant. Oh, good for you.
Nice. Very nice.
Wow. It was a short clip. Yeah. Sorry.
Not showing you that interview.
Oh, no.
It's recorded.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cut that out. Yeah.
No, don't you dare.
Thank you so much for coming on stage. You're sticking around. You're sticking around. I'm into liminal spaces. Liminal spaces is not just a place like a back room. It's a state of mind. It's how it makes you feel. It can make you feel comfort and abandonment at the same time. So the words were very important. The lingering. Yes, that was my film. Question.
It hurts. Look what you did to yourself.
Even before Backrooms, I was always into that sort of thing, the David Lynch films.
Yes, David Lynch was very David Lynch.
Oh, thank you.
How did you do the effect where the bus was just floating there? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, it was a static shot, so it didn't move. I just I screenshot the clip and went into Photoshop and erased it and pasted it on it. It was very basic, yeah, thank you. The mannequin really doesn't talk yet.
I know how quite often you will use a good Dutch angle and thing, and that was really devoid of that kind of thing, where I was kind of anticipating more of that awkwardness, and it really was impactful because it was so kind of straight on presented with the weird. I'm not quite sure if I'm saying this the way I want to be saying this, but I know the Dutch angles from you, and they're always so pertinent when they are used. And this not using them, I was wondering, was there a reason that you didn't go that way?
Absolutely, because we're pretending. We're pretending how to be proper and pretending how to smile. So everything was straight. Yeah, good observation. Yeah.
It just really stood out as having a different impact for me.
The only Dutch angle I did was near the end. It was like, I'm happier now, and it kind of Dutch angles to the dumpster bin.
Yeah, which is kind of an odd place to use that for me, like when there's kind of a resolution almost.
Yeah. It's got some dark themes. I won't go into exactly
I really
my
liked
intention.
it. That's really what I'm trying to say. I really liked it.
I wanted to mean something different for everyone. There's a lot of things happening in there, but there was a central theme that was, it's pretty dark. Yes. Oh, sorry. Right here. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm sure, like most people in this room, are kind of grappling with this whole concept of AI. And when I'm watching that, to me it kind of seemed like and maybe I'm stating the obvious, and maybe it was, so it's just in my head. But I'm figuring out this is kind of a satire on AI. Was that the underpinning?
No, but I love that. That's a great, like, I'll rewatch it now, keeping that in mind. My intention was a very uncanny valley where it's like, we fit ourselves in this mold. Are we happier now? That's just part of it. We're pretending to be someone else for someone else, essentially. We're always not ourselves. Oh, I don't know. But I'll rewatch it with that in mind, because maybe there's a subtext there that works. Absolutely. Oh, yes. Not to go too deep, but all the films are deeply personal. There are my words for a reason. I'm in a good place. But I like to explore darker parts of myself. I could have just as put my face in there. I would have been comfortable with that as well. I just happened to think that this better fit the narrative.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Does,
oh yes,
does.
Lydia.
All right. So, just a comment. It was unsettling, and I loved it.
Yes.
Thank you. And that was the intention, is to show a type of horror that makes you feel terrified and empty inside. Because the true horror is life. The true horror is when you get to certain points in your life and you have no more options and you feel really at the end of your road. That's the horror. I don't know. Maria, yes.
So we were wondering if we will have a crossover with Fruitcake and...
Well, the next Fruitcake movie is my cat. She does movies. She's going to do the Ouija board. She's going to reawake all my dead girlfriends. It's great.
You should do a cameo of it at Monster.
Anyways, one last question. Sorry, right in the back there. Yes. Edward.
Thank you. So I've got 4 quick ones. When did you shoot Dead Attack? Did you do the narration? Did you was the drywall loading a plan or I'll adapt that? And why the homeless mobile shelter position? How did that become the sort of center pin?
Oh my God, there's so many.
All right, that's a lot of questions. Let me try this. Okay. I think it was 2 days ago and added it yesterday. The mobile, it was the dumpster, you mean?
Well, the air conditioner slash left baggage.
That's a really good question, and to be honest, I was just lazy. It was late at night. I came back from work. I was just like, I'm going to film this right now or something. I didn't want to go too far from my home, and I knew that it was going to work. It's an area where a lot of people they feel safe shooting up and passing out in that area. So
that's why I thought that I wondered how it became, because you keep going back to
it was incidental. It meant that you don't. The character killed himself.
Yeah.
So he was experiencing regret after the fact, sort of thing. So that's why he was having a conversation with himself in that brief moment of oxygen in his brain before he died.
So good. So good.
Yeah. His hand moves at the very end. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot going on there. Thank you so much for all the questions. I didn't expect all these wonderful questions. I really appreciate that.
It's amazing.
We all put a vulnerable film up, and sometimes it goes unnoticed, but we share pieces of ourselves, and we start conversations, and we keep them going. Amazing, amazing, every one of us. We're going to take an intermission. There's more of this, by the way. We're going to take a 20-minute intermission. What was your role in this?
So I did a few roles in this. This was made by 3 people, 3 close friends, and we were in our second year of film school at Canada in North Bay. And basically this was a side project, aside from our assignments, when we found time. And so we couldn't have traded a lot of roles off. On this one, I was production sound, post-production sound, co-editor, assistant director. I was the teacher.
Yeah.
In the words of Sutro, now, Mr. Atkinson. So we kind of wore those kind of hats, and yeah. So I put on a lot of hats for it, and we had a real shorthand together because we've done so many projects together like that. Very little talking because it wasn't about hierarchy. We knew what we were kind of going to make, and there was all these things to do that day, and so we all just turned and grabbed the things that needed to be grabbed at that time.
Yeah, how old is this film? This is an older film.
This is an older film. This film was made in 2013, actually.
Oh.
Looks great. Sounds great.
I chose this to share here for my first time ever sharing a Kino, and I've wanted to submit a film to Vincent and this community for a while. I just moved to Ottawa about 2 years ago, and so I've been following what Vincent and all of you have been doing, and I wanted to pick something that would showcase sort of what can be done with very little, very small crew, no budget, no nothing. Pull the friends that were available at the time, throw in seats in a classroom, say, please laugh when we say laugh. So I thought it would be a nice one to put on the plate and to talk about.
Oh, it was good. I got a great reception. Everyone.
I got to say, thank you so much. The reactions were, I can't wait to tell Martin, who was the writer and director, and also the bride in the film, and I can't wait to tell him the reactions because he'll be tickled pink. Even this, sometimes films after you make them 10 years later, 13 years later.
No, it's such a personal film. Like, is this a true story?
It's not a true story, but Martin had lost a friend to circumstances. The second, Eric Harrison was the cinematographer, camera, lighting, grip, electric, everything. And he had also lost a friend, and myself, I had also lost someone to suicide. This wasn't suicide per se. We didn't make it about anything necessarily, just about that someone so influential in your life to disappear that you didn't expect to disappear. Yeah. And we had all had that vibe. So when Martin suggested it, we said, okay, we get it. And basically there was no more talking really to be done.
Yeah, where their story ends, ours begin. Is that about the people who leave behind? Like, how is it playing a teacher? Because you got to be like, mature, responsible.
Listen, I'm not happy with my performance. It was good. I mean, I enjoyed it. When Martin wrote it, he wrote it for that kind of old, dusty poetry teacher. I was 28 years old at the time, and embodying a role, and I hadn't. That was one of my first times ever being in front of the camera. Martin insisted that I do it, and I said, okay, fine, I'll do it. And we needed someone to do it more than anything. But having since taught in college for a couple of years recently in Toronto at George Brown, I realized that the one thing I left out was the playfulness and the compassion for the students. It was missing a bit of that. I was very serious and very that role of, but the part of that I would have been able to see this youth showing up. So I would have liked to have, if I can go back and replay it, I would have kept the same seriousness, but there would have been that tongue-in-cheek sort of, I know you're just a kid trying to figure this out, and you don't really care about this assignment. But yeah, so it was fun. We took the film very seriously, all the things we did together, and there was nobody was phoning it in, and everybody really wanted to be there. Everybody understood why we were there, so we took it very seriously.
Yeah, can't go back, but you can make a new film and approach it differently now.
Oh, well,
the final shot showed the camera pan down at people's feet to the ground. I wonder if there was a intention to that, or what that was about.
I love that you're asking that, because we spent a lot of time that day on that, and we shot that about 5 different ways. We shot it rising, we shot it fall. We had a little jib we rented. We shot it rising, falling, and panning, and we decided later that we liked the fact that because the body rests in the ground, we liked the fact that this was a descent as opposed to a rise, because you couldn't rise to heaven or rise to some other place, ephemerally. Is that a word?
Yes.
Wow.
Good job.
But
yes, Professor.
I love that you caught that, because we spend a lot of time, and we decided in the edit what to do. So we shot it every possible way, and then we edited it every way, and we sat with it for quite some time to get, because that moment the music was tough at that moment to get the right vibe, and that final closing shot is specifically because we didn't show what the death was. So there's a lot of questions we assumed there was a lot of questions in the mind at that moment. So what those final moments were tough, so yeah.
We got 2 other filmmakers. Stephanie, I didn't forget about you. But Dennis, would you like to come on stage and talk about the film? Threw a curveball there.
That was misleading.
Stephanie, would you come on stage after Dennis?
Would you say
Get it? Curveball, baseball. Did you? I just
we
got that.
We all
No,
got
I just got that.
You did that on purpose.
I did not. I'm not that bright. Dennis, thank you so much.
Thank you.
What did you film this on?
Super 8.
Super 8. Okay. Why this song? Because I think some of us know this song. What's it called?
Hier encore. It's an old song from France from the 1960s.
J'avais 20 ans, je gaspillais le temps, croyant l'arrêter pour le retenir, même le dévancer.
Charles Aznavour sang it.
From the 60s. Because they did a famous cover in the 80s, right?
Yeah, it's been translated yesterday when I was young.
Oh, wow. But why this specific song? I don't want to dig too deep here, but...
Well, because the actress I had worked with her before, and she said she was learning Charles Aznavour songs. And I wanted to make a film with that song. So I said, you know, Hier encore? And she said, yeah, and I'm there, that's it.
Perfect match.
But it's got so much meaning, all the lyrics. Is it hard, difficult adding visuals to lyrics?
Yeah, sometimes, but this was pretty simple. So it was a woman, and she was imagining, regretting, and then she's kind of going crazy a bit. Doesn't really make sense, but
I love
whatever,
that.
we're just having some fun with it.
Absolutely, but it had some consistency. I mean, regret ties the whole thing, because that's the theme of the song, right?
That is exactly it. It's about someone who's middle-aged and older, looking back on their youth and saying, ah, it was all about me, but instead there's a whole world out there.
Okay, here's the $1,000,000 question. Why, because you chose this, why is she laughing hysterically at
Yes.
Well, we just kind of made that up. So I like to imply that she's kind of like going crazy and bonkers, and because there's scenes of her drinking wine by herself, playing chess with nobody, candles blowing, crying. So I thought it'd be a good ending for her just to laugh hysterically at the end. I thought it'd be funny.
Oh my God, I took it a totally different way. I took it like she's gonna force herself to, you know, feel pride and satisfied with her life. She's gonna make it happen even though she lies to herself about it.
That's great.
Wow, what an interpretation.
I should ask you about that. I should interview you because your answers are better than mine.
But I just love it how it belongs to everyone at this point. It's so great. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not here tonight.
No, she couldn't make it, unfortunately.
Ooh, it's great. I love how you work with new actors all the time.
Yes.
You're a big part of the community. You make it go. You give everyone a chance.
Well, I'm not part of the community. You are. Without you, there'd be an empty stage and an empty bar on Wednesday night. Man, we all appreciate the efforts you do to keep the community together.
Again, couldn't do it without you guys.
Nice.
Well, we couldn't do it without you.
Let's stop fluffing each other here. All right. Thank you. Sorry, Delaney.
This is more of a comment, but I don't know how many people are familiar with the show My Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, but they had a song called Sexy French Depression.
Oh, boy.
And all I kept thinking when I was there, like, this is a sexy French depression.
Love that.
And just the mood and everything else, it just captured that old French style of that kind of thing that they were kind of mocking because it's a real thing. And it kind of drew on that in my mind. Was that kind of thing intentional? Like, was it inspired by other old things of that time, or you just winged it?
No, that was very perceptive. Thank you for that comment. So, of course, there's the whole French New Wave period from the 1960s. And it was all like black and white films and breaking all the rules of cinema. So that was definitely an inspiration. Thank you for your perceptive question.
That's the
Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Yeah, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. That's the great thing about sharing films here. It gives inspiration to other people as well. We see that and like, no, I want to try something like that. You know, borrow from like your ideas.
Yeah, steal, borrow, steal,
borrow, steal. Let's go to Ben right there.
First off, really enjoyed it. It was really entertaining.
Thank you.
I have a very technical question.
Sure.
I'm just curious, like, how did you go about recording sound for this? Because, like, obviously, film, you can't record sound, like, in the camera, right? So, how did you do it? Like, obviously, it was synced in some way, but, like, was it also digital? Was it digital and you synced it after? Or?
Yeah, so I don't know if you may have noticed, but the mics were in the film. So I put them in on purpose. And I'm not sure why. I just thought it'd be cool to see the mics as part of her insanity. You know?
That was the real on-set recording, like that was synced.
That's exactly it. So we just put 2 mics and then synced it up afterwards in the computer. Yeah, so it was a live her singing.
Nice. Stephanie.
So did you go into this knowing the shots you wanted to get, or was it all improv on the day of?
Oh, it was all improv on the day of. Yeah, for sure. I had the ideas, like her drinking wine, but it's like, you know, let's put the camera there. No, let's put it there. No, let's put, and then we just shot.
Nice.
And it's also a reason to get creative with someone. I love that.
And she has a booming voice, so I said, go for it. And she said, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, yeah. It was like great. So I knew we were going to be able to use it.
I'm sure you were like, that's definitely going to be in the cut. I thought it was awesome.
Oh, for sure. Like, and she was going on and on and on and on. We could have like a whole 5-minute ending. But it is hard because when you sync up video, like when you shoot on video and then sync it up with the audio, the software can match it together. But here there's no software matching it together. and the camera's old, so it doesn't stay in sync. So you gotta go like 3 seconds at a time, nudge the video, nudge the audio, because the camera's from like the 1970s. Sometimes it goes fast, sometimes it goes slow.
Yeah, that's a good point. So 5 minutes she was laughing? Is that a
No,
point
that's it.
where you were like, shit, she gone crazy, man? How do I get her out of this apartment?
I
don't know.
I was really impressed. I was like, keep laughing,
Keep laughing. And then she had a stroke. Okay.
This is Roommate Wanted.
Ooh, this is like episode 5 or 6.
Let me see. First there was then the killer that came in the party, then the missing sister, then the jobs, then the... Let me see. Then of course there was the shady business, then the home life, and this is episode 7 actually.
I knew that. I just wanted to see you do that because
I love it.
It's a great question, but crypto mining.
Crypto mining. That's the dream, isn't it? Just don't really work, just invest.
That's why we went to college.
Me too.
Was there a script to this?
There was, yeah.
Ooh, nice. So you worked with someone new this time?
Yes, I did.
How was that like?
It was great.
It was great? She was pretty cool?
Yep. Yeah, she was great.
Well, I hope she's not here tonight. How come? What's going on?
Nah, she has work. Also, I forgot to invite her.
Work.
Honestly, I didn't know if she would make it if I did.
Did you send her the film? Did she see it?
Oh, not this version. I'm gonna actually edit it the longer way, and then I'm gonna send it to her after I put on my YouTube channel.
You guys, it was great. As soon as
It was awesome.
George and Louis came up, everyone was like, yeah, George and Louis.
George and Louis.
I love that. So what's your deal with crypto? What's that all about?
We're crypto miners, so since we graduated from college and investing, so
well, not in real life.
Not in real life, no.
Because it's very douchey. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. Crypto mining is a bit.
Was this a true story? Are you really looking for a roommate?
It wasn't a true story, but it was a story I just wrote. It's like fiction, but yeah, he was looking for a roommate. George was looking for a roommate. Louis was on the fence.
I was really conflicted because then I saw you two fighting in Dan's film, and I was like, aren't you friends and roommates? Why are you fighting in Dan's film?
That is a completely different universe.
Yeah.
You tell him, Emmanuel.
Completely different universe.
So, any ideas for part 8?
Well, episode 8, I'm thinking of George and Louis versus drugs.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is my first time figuring this one out, so this is going to be fun.
Love it.
It's going to be like somewhat of a parter episode.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, because if I made it into a single film, it's going to be way too long for a Kino film.
Just to be clear, is it anti-drug or pro-drug?
Anti-drug.
Okay.
No, I like that. You're telling the stories you want to tell. That's really important, and I'm excited to see where it goes. So, who becomes addicted to drugs in this one?
You'll have to wait and see.
Son of a bitch.
No spoilers.
I'm excited. Who did the camera work for this one?
I did. And Tyler helped.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tyler, you've been doing a lot of films, so helping out in a lot of films for a while.
Yes, I have.
Wow. Jeez. You promised me a really, it's not about you tonight, but just so you know, you promised me a really poetic, emotional film like you did last time.
It's written.
It's coming?
Written. It's coming along. I just have to find a location for it now.
Because that last one you did was really deep and insightful.
Yes. This one's pretty deep too.
Okay. Don't shy away. Go full force, full emo like we all do.
Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be split personalities. So.
I like it.
Ooh.
I like it. And they're both part of you.
They both are.
They both
me.
are. Wow.
That's the only thing I'm going to give away.
Awesome.
Nice.
Emmanuel, one last question. What's happening next month? Because you jump between two types of films. You do the George and Louis and the documentaries.
Well, I'm filming, I'm actually going to, I actually was supposed to film this film like earlier this month, but the actor who played Nikki in the film, Katie in the film, well, she couldn't be there that week, so Tyler and I had to go to Britannia Beach to film George and Louis in the great outdoors. And I'm gonna edit that when I get home.
Oh,
Nice.
exciting! I'm excited. This could go on forever. I love the series. Never stop doing it. 'Cause
Yay.
life never stops.
Well, I as long as he remains non-union, otherwise I might have to stop.
And as long as you guys are still friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll always be friends. That's...
Yeah, I like that.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, you guys. Aw. Let's go to questions. Dennis, thank you.
Yeah, I love you, Phil. Love this. Love the introduction of the romantic aspect of it. But I sense you guys are really influenced by some buddy films over the years. Is there one particular buddy film that really influenced you?
You know, come to think of it, there is this book series that I used to read as a child, Calvin and Hobbes.
Oh, yes!
A 10-year-old boy and his pet tiger.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, not stuffed tiger. It was a toy
Yeah.
that he pretends comes to life,
Yeah.
and only he can see is real, and no one else can.
Nice.
I remember that series all too well.
Tyler, are you the tiger?
Maybe.
Ooh. Are you not real right now? Am I seeing things?
I am the ladies' man.
Man, you guys, just be careful not to get canceled. Okay, so it's great. I love it. You guys, you got like a following now. George and Louie, Google it. Follow the rest of them.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
I love it. Any other questions?
His comment, subjective opinion, that's got to be the funniest one you've done yet.
Thank you very much.
Really?
Nice.
Like in real life, they're best friends? They're not impersonating George and Louie. They are George and Louie.
Yeah.
Wow. That's great. I love that on camera stuff.
Right.
These are memories you're doing because, and like I keep saying, maybe in years from now, you know, you'll look back and you're like, oh, remember what we were like when we were like 30? There it is.
Oh, yeah.
We were so stupid. We're still stupid. I love it. Always be stupid. There's comedy in life. There's tragedy. There's both. Do both.
All right. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming on stage.
Thank you.
Oh my God.